Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? What up? It's your boy. We over here finna try to get a dub with every team. Every team. So, right now, we're going to start off with the Bears.
We are approximately 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this
Playing
place,
Washington,
Commanders
okay.
Field in Landover, Maryland.
Let's see what these Bears can do. Seen people play with the Bears, seen people win with the Bears. We got to try to get a dub with the Bears. Don't know if it's possible.
And look at this.
Ooh, big hit, stiff fumble. First fucking play, man. Let's go.
At the 25-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not much.
Good job. Good job.
Down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
Starting off good. Starting off good.
Try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a loose football. The ball comes
Oh my God, bro! My teammate got in my way.
But as it turns out, they keep possession.
That's crazy. My own teammate got in my way.
In the red zone. I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team. Fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught.
Ooh.
Keenan Allen. And he
Keenan.
is
Oh my God, Keenan Allen, bruh. Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen from 19 yards away. And the Bears march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 20.
Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's see what the defense can do. Let's see what this defense can do, y'all. See what this defense can do.
Let's go. To the air goes Daniels.
Woohoo! What the user? The user. Oh my Lord, y'all.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking
Got a hit stick fumble first.
To put something on the scoreboard.
Then we get the user pick.
Santos with the extra point.
User pick 6, man. Let's go.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Let's work, man.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing after the interception, Daniels. And this turns into a nice game.
You got me on that.
At the end. To throw is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing now is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And down to the 20, he'll go
that was
out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was pretty.
Here we go. Play action, now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it.
I was baiting him, Brad, and then give it a kick.
18 Cardinal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
That was good. That was good.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson.
Good shit.
And he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say,
that was good.
We get a seal here, and we get a seal
He needed
here,
that.
and we run
He needed that.
in the alley. And that's good work to hit the whole hard.
He needed that, y'all. He needed that.
Following the touchdown, here's
Let's
Simon
work.
now to
Come on.
kick it off.
Let's work.
And he'll be tackled
Come
just
on,
shy
let's
of
work,
the
let's
25.
work.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Good little run.
Very
Let's go.
frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to...
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is
That's nice.
behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Here's Williams.
Good defense.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them
He
back
needed
on
that.
track.
He needed that.
Well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And this is caught.
Doxy.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's what we needed right there.
One
Nice
of
little
great
dot.
quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle.
Good job.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, God, with the dot, bro.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Swift. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's cool.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
down.
down.
We'll be in perfect position to take a 2-possession
lead thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go, baby.
This one in for a Bears touchdown.
Keenan
Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one too wide and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Daniels. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Best route runner in the game.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And it's caught.
Who's the best route runner in the game, y'all?
Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Let's go. Let's get this first dub.
Touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything.
Oh man, let's get this first dub, y'all.
Take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
He didn't want to go there. He did not want to go back that minute. I would snatch that, bro.
In this situation,
I'm about to
if they
snatch.
decide to take a shot.
Snatch.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now Daniels.
Ooh, come on, give me that pig. Give me that pig, bro.
Before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Daniels looking to throw. Zach Ertz has it complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Come on, set.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Give me that.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down.
Yes, sir, man.
What will be the final play of this first half.
Yes, sir.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they
Oh my God. Oh my God.
at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake,
oh my God, over his head, bro.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Over his head. Over his head.
Working out of the gun, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Santos now to add the PAT.
But
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Y'all, this
everything
defense.
Everything's bagged and locked up, y'all.
Hands of X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. Yeah, he's going to be
it made me run past.
but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Buffalo 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Final minute now of the third quarter.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full-yard shy of the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back to throw. Daniels being chased out left.
Give me that.
His pass is
We bagged.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
I read that screen, y'all. Read the screen. Read the screen.
6 for a Bears touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Santos with the extra point,
man.
and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
It's all good.
coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover.
Ready? 19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back to throw now on first down. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got it.
Good
Touchdown,
job.
Commanders.
We need that.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. To throw, Williams. Open man here is Scott, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big
Good shit. Good shit by him out there.
Guys will get the football back.
Ready?
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be out
You do
just
all
a
that.
yard or
Game's
two
over.
shy
I don't
of the
care.
30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Get it. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. And he takes his down at the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Come on, set.
Robinson.
There you
And
go.
he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is caught.
That's
They're
cool.
going to see this
That's
to the
cool.
end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he takes a shot on the release. As
That should be a touchdown.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's going to get
Ball
this
game,
one down
baby.
to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there, a first down.
First dub
Charles, a
in
lot of
this
happy
series.
faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.
Bengals. Okay, let's see. Wide receivers. No, let's leave it like that. I like the receivers that way. Slot bags. It's, 92 speed. Oh, yeah. Right, let's check. We finna go roll with the Bengals now. Roll with the Bengals. We got the Bears, Bengals, Bills, and Broncos, bro. Okay. Let's see. So linebackers. Thank you. Bengals 82. I'll be right back, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Bengals. We got the Bengals now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you
Ooh,
get
the
a look at
49ers.
Paycor
Okay,
Stadium
we got
on
the
the banks of the
49ers.
Ohio River in
Let's
Cincinnati.
go. And we play at home, too? Let's go, man. Come on.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Let's go. Good
this
defense. Good defense.
Oh, that's
Good
a real
defense.
nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken
Deebo.
down, but not before he gets into enemy
I like
territory.
that. I like that Deebo now.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Purdy looking to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw, Purdy.
Good defense, bro. That should have been a pick, though.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
No, explain this.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Bro, why did my guy stop following him? Bro, EA, my guy just stopped following Kittle, bro. Why?
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Yeah, let me jump, bro.
In the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Yeah, let me jump, bro.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody,
Really made my guy stop following goddamn the tight end. For whatever reason.
Not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here. 1st and 10, right at the 30. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Brandon, to me, what's important
That's
right here on
crazy.
this
They
drive is for them to
made my
get at
guy.
least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow.
Yeah, come on, my guy's not even a block.
Get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Come on, EA, bro. Like, you don't get me get a pick.
On
You know.
EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11. God.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for Cincinnati.
Let's fucking go, man.
T. Higgins, 67 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for
I can't believe that.
And we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown.
Come on,
Good
bro.
luck
Like,
trying
let
to
me
figure
get
out how to
my
defend
pitch,
him
bro.
as this game moves on.
Let's go, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Everything's bad, bro. Come on, y'all gotta get to that man, bro.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Here's Purdy. Open man is
Let me pick, bro. I'm right there. Give me the pick. Look at that. I read that, bro. And give me the pick from that, bro.
Up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Purdy.
Bro, what the fuck? Look, bro, look at my guys just stop. My guys literally stop. Why are my guys stopping?
It's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Why are my guys stopping? I'm just curious, bro. I'm just super curious on why my guys are all stopping.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Here's Samuel. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Purdy now to throw. Touchdown.
Oh, you get it right there. Come on. I can't run. I can't play everything.
16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need to...
Come on, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's
Bro,
gonna
but
take this one
I
back
can't get no
to the
picks, bro. But this nigga can get every
37-yard
pick,
line.
bro. Come on.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Open man, right side is his
Bro, no one plays that, bro. Where's the guy that's covering him?
Give him 32 on the play.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this one is right
That's
through.
so ridiculous, bro. Like, I can't get no picks, bro.
17-7. So Charles,
I gotta stop running. I gotta not running after the guy. Stop him for whatever reason.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Gun. 12.
Burrow looking to pass. This one complete to Yoshivas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Burrow.
Bro, why are you throwing it out of bounds, Chase?
And now to
Come on, man.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
I'm not getting that one interception, bro. I got an option.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
Come on, man.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, you tell me my guys can't move.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really
gotta
like.
get that ball out of your hand.
Use them to start the second half and get us going.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
There you go, Chase.
He's still on his feet.
There you go, Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase 74 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
Bro, why?
Deep ball. To give you an idea,
Why are you getting burned,
he's
bro?
been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Give me that.
It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
Let's go, man.
The Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bengals
That's what we needed
to
right
get
there,
going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Brown with his stick skills.
Get off me, little boy.
Tackle and now some room.
Let's go, man. Big time run.
Chase Brown, 52 yards. And the Bengals have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Purdy.
Give me that shit. Let's go, man. Give me that shit, bro.
40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now it's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly
seeing that
things
again?
down a
He's
little
seeing
bit
that
and brings up a very
DB
important call
fire?
for second and long. What do you do?
Seeing that
Run
DB
and try to
fire?
get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger game?
Ain't nothing there.
And he's just going to
sitting
get
there.
rid of this thing.
Sitting there, y'all.
One here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And
I didn't get
out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy.
I need that.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's
That's bothering, y'all.
Bengals TD. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now.
Let's go. Lockdown defense, bro. Lockdown defense.
Showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Purdy eluding the pressure right.
Lockdown.
And he'll just get
Right
rid of
again
it.
to him.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of
he knew better. He didn't want to
across
throw it to where I was
the
at.
45 before going out.
He didn't want to go where I was
So
at.
signs of life in what's been a dormant
He knew that was
offense
the
in this
snap.
second half. Here's 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Purdy will look to throw again here. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
We're going to keep doing those crosses.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end,
Bro,
Kittle.
come on, bro.
Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
Now.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 72 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Flushed out right.
Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. We're gonna work that clock.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Another run on 2nd down.
Yeah, let me run.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the...
Kev, what up?
I mean, look at who he
Yo,
is.
what up, Rock? What up, man?
If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch.
I'm throwing the ball, man. I'm throwing the ball. He's not letting me throw it.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Come on, yeah, let me throw the ball, bro.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11.
Here we go with Burrow.
EA.
It is intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it.
EA, come on now.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Bro, this is...
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Like, he's throwing the ball, he didn't throw the ball to my open receiver.
Shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. It's just set.
Burrow. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality
Good time, man. Good time.
to finish things off for them. Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Eleven. Dot.
They'll run on third down with Brown.
First down, let's go.
First down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Partner, they're clearly saving those
Let's go. I
timeouts,
need
but they
this.
still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Dot.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Dot.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick here is good.
Let's go. Big time win.
Celebration time on
Let's
that
go.
sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy with one final shot here. He's going to let it fly. It's caught.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team
Yo, Rob.
even better for them.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say
GG.
from Cincinnati.
Hell yay. If you want, we can play our game tomorrow.
What we got next? So we did
Okay, but I got booted from the Discord. We can't communicate.
Bears, Bengals.
Okay, or do you want to play now? Pat might have done it in accident, lol. It's up to you. He'll wait to see if I'm still in CFM from Pack. Okay. No reason to play if I can't communicate to the other, but we can always play another time. Okay.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
Got the Ravens.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. First play of the game, and already an incredible catch.
Barry.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Jackson to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Crazy, bro.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Middle.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Shakir with the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Come on.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard. From the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Now a give left side. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bills trailing in the early going. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
I hate that this drive is taking long, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Now the shotgun give to Cook.
Come on,
and he only
Cook.
manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback,
Shit, go upfield, bro.
And this one doesn't go far. Bills moving quickly now.
Bro, they read this good guy.
4th down. Here's Allen.
Touchdown, let's go, man. They ready to try to hold me on that, y'all. It's wide open. I put the ball and they don't even cut up field. They think they just keep going sideline to sideline.
1-for-1 offensively.
Crazy Madden.
Hell yeah, Rob. Hell yeah.
Listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bass gets the extra point to go.
Hell yeah, Rob. Shit's crazy as fuck, bro. I'm trying to get a dub with every team, man. Every team. So far, I got a dub with the Bears, the Bears, the Bengals. Now I'm on the Bills, man.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, bro, wait. Wait, I couldn't find it. I'm trying to get on the guy. That's not what I wanted, bro.
You set it down, score him at the 38.
So I'm trying to find Rap. Tater Rap.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something.
Hell yeah, man.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
42. Oh yeah, this is the last ball.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
There's gotta be a final play.
A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone.
Let's go, Taylor Rapp. Let's go, man.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Let's go, man. I needed that. I need that shot. I needed that, y'all. I needed that.
Difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Starting from the 5. Good looking a turn here, and he's
good run. Good run back.
Revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return...
Oh, come on, you gotta get through there, you gotta get through there.
That momentous fire.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think I like what I see.
From the 32.
Oh, no.
He's on the move. Now here he goes.
There you go, Josh.
Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Complete to Shakir.
There you go, Shakir.
They're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen now on first down. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Come on, cut.
Push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Odafe Owe with a sum. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he
Let's
takes
go,
it
Cook.
into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Let's go, man. We got that dude out of here. Let's go. He pulled the plug. Did this man pull the plug? Did this man pull the plug? Let's back out. Let's see. Let's see. So we started off on a lose streak. We start off on a losing streak. Let's go, man. That's 3 games. Let's check. Let's check, y'all. Let's check. Let's check from the beginning. So he won with the Bears. Won with the Bengals. Just got to deal with the Bills. Let's go. Let's go. Next would be the Broncos.
Kev, what up? No reason to play if I can't communicate to the other, but we can always play another time.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Rob. Heck yeah, big time made him quit, bro. Let's see what the Broncos have. 92, 92, 91, 90. Okay, we keep that up just the way that is. Let's see. 7 linebackers. 90 speed. So let me see, 90. So I think I had this all set up. Bad. Alright, you guys, so when we start the next stream up, on playing with every team. We are gonna run with. I think we're gonna do 3 teams at a time, maybe more depending on what time it is. So when we start it up, we're gonna run. It's gonna be the Broncos, the Browns.
W stream.
I appreciate that, Rob. The Buccaneers.
Later, Kevin.
Hey, later, Rob. Try to do the Cardinals, Chargers, and Chiefs. But definitely gonna do these 3 right here: the Broncos, Browns, and Bucks. But, hey, yo, make sure you hit that like button. If you ain't subbed up, sub up to your boy. Like I say all the time over here, man, it's both gang or no bang. God first, God bless. I'm out.